Hey guys, welcome back to Food for Thought Tarot 313. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this free intuitive reading. We're going to jump right in. Of course, if you are new to the channel, I hope you enjoy this message. So let's jump right in, you guys. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? The card two that best represents the reading. I feel like someone who deceived you still desires your energy, your attention. This is someone who has low self-esteem because they didn't see the truth in time. They didn't see the signs or pay attention to it. Now this person is waiting on an opportunity, but they're still sitting in their ego. Pride. Prideful person here. Let's get a little bit more energy, Holy Spirit. What is the message here? So I definitely feel this is someone who now wants a new beginning with you. This is someone who is soul searching but still sitting in a state of ego, dealing with low self-esteem, negative beliefs, negative thoughts, lack of confidence. This is someone who is feeling bad about self. Knowing what they did to you was without cause. They got nothing from it. Now this person is waiting for a door to open, but I feel they are far from what they want from you. This is someone who still desires your energy, your touch. They think about you often, but I feel they played too many games when it came to deception, lies, trying to get their way, being petty, trying to hold out. This is someone who should have paid attention to the signs. Because if they did, they would never be in a state that they are in. I feel their pride, their ego has got them in a predicament they can't get themselves out of. There's a lot of fear, anxiety, limited beliefs when it comes to ego. I feel for many of you, their ego is a big reason something is being held back. A new beginning, a new start. As I said before, this is someone who wants to be more confident about coming your way. This is someone who knows now you were a true twin flame. Someone they were truly connected with, but didn't see the signs. They didn't see the truth. And for many of you, they didn't want to. Someone wanted to be reckless. Someone did something intentionally, but it just didn't turn out the way that they thought it would. Because now, they're soul searching. This energy is soul searching, trying to find their way through something. But they have still failed to mature in some type of way. I feel like this energy could be coming to some type of realization that what they left behind was more important than they thought. I feel like this energy could be upset or annoyed, going through an anxious time in their life because they don't know how to recover this. Something wasn't supposed to go this far. Now they're suffering from the consequences of their actions or mistakes. Realization. This person is coming to a realization. A light bulb has finally gone off, and this person has now come to a crossroads. I feel this person has come to a crossroads in their life through hardship. Hardship from being a coward. I feel like this person didn't have the courage to step into their light or tell you the truth. This person was afraid to do something the right way because this would require them to grow up. So this person stayed in a place of denial, rejecting you or pushing you away. I feel they have trust issues, and for many of you, they had no reason to feel this way with you. You was always a space of humbleness, safety. I feel like this is someone who finds ways not to trust others. This is why they are in a space of sabotaging their own life, giving away their own power and focusing on the negativity. But they still see you as a soulmate. They want to communicate. I feel this energy wants to communicate with you, wanting some type of forgiveness, wanting to reconcile in some type of way, but something has stalled, stuck, or stagnated. There's no growth or development for them. Now they're in a state of feeling rejected because there is no loyalty within family. Outside interferences were trying to separate them from their gift, which was you. This person is saying that there is no light without you. They should have never been a coward about something, because now something is not going away. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? Cool. So like I said before, this person is not very in touch with their emotions. Something is being suppressed, not wanting to let something out. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? They're thinking about this deception, how they sabotage something with you, suppressing how they truly felt. This is why something has stalled, and they know why. They know the reason why something is stalled, because they didn't do the work. They didn't do the work to help something develop within this connection. After you supported something for so long, someone gave up. This person is not allowing self to think. I feel they are their own worst enemy by suppressing their emotions, bottling up their feelings. I feel this is someone who is now also dealing with anger issues for being in denial. I feel this is this person's weird way of protecting self by refusing to accept the truth. But I feel they can't run from this. Even though they're sitting in a state of denial, they're still seeing double digits. For many of you, this energy is dealing with karmic energies. This could be friends, family, third-party energies. But whatever it is, they're getting tired of it. They're burnt out, feeling empty, not realizing they are their own problem. Someone needs to let go of something, but they're in fear of losing. But I feel whatever they're holding on to is the very reason they're lost. This is someone who was not transparent within the relationship with you. And they're not transparent when it comes to their feelings. However, with you, I feel there is nothing to hide when this person is always keeping something from you. I feel this person keeping negative things inside, denying something, suppressing their emotion, is keeping them in a mental state where everything is chaos. They can't figure it out. They can't find their way because this person is not where they're supposed to be. This energy is feeling detached from their own emotions, suppressing what they truly feel because they don't want to feel the pain. Thinking something will just go away. They're going with the flow, causing them to stay clouded mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I feel like this is someone who is now sitting in their comfort zone, so they think. But I feel this is the very reason they are learning harsh lessons, because they're learning nothing right now. They're hard at work, making mistakes that they're not prepared to learn lessons from. This is someone who needs to remove the mask, and this is why they're getting the signs to stop being deceptive, especially when it comes to you. This person is destroying their own life in many ways, feeling vulnerable. But for many of you, this person is feeling fear, and they're making the wrong choices anyways. This person is feeling vulnerable. They're not optimistic at all. They feel like they can't do something. But I feel this person feels this way because they're still wearing this mask, which is causing them to be confused. This person needs to just confess, reveal their true self, stop wearing this mask. Because until then, this person will continue to receive a heavy load of karma. This person is choosing things over people, things that are familiar. This person is choosing things that are familiar because it makes them feel like they're in control of their environment, but it's causing some type of overload, a karmic overload. This person is about to pay off some karmic debts that are definitely owed to them. This is from past life and present. This is someone who needs to give in when it comes to their spirituality. This person needs to give in when it comes to the divine feminine. But this is someone who either feels they're not worthy or they're praying for something to happen, hoping something will change. But this person is missing something. They're cutting corners. Cutting corners when it comes to commitments or responsibilities. This could be because of addictions. This person could be numbing the pain, numbing their feelings because they don't want to feel something. This person needs to forgive themselves so that they can also find a way to seek forgiveness. This energy is in solitude. This energy that is in solitude is coming out as a divine masculine energy. A masculine energy who is now heartbroken. Negative wounds. This energy is struggling to let go of something because of their low self-worth. This is someone who is now getting angry very easily because they are suppressing or repressing these emotions. Someone is struggling to say no. That's what I'm getting. This is why something is not transparent, because this person feels vulnerable, taken advantage of when they have also taken advantage of others. Wow. This energy is definitely in a very low vibrational energy. Wow. I feel like this energy is having a hard time making a choice that can either set things right or take them further down a dark path. They're praying something goes their way. This energy is definitely in solitude, thinking about something. But I feel, as I said before, this energy is definitely coming to a realization when it comes to a close bond, something that never should have been let go. But they don't know how to recover from this. Spirit, what is the message? Why are they stalling? Neglect. Wounds. So I feel this person gave you trauma in some type of way. Heartbreak. disappointment. I feel there is a sense of neglect. This person didn't respect the connection the way they should have. There was no self-control when it came to temptation or making bad choices. Now this energy is trying to numb the pain. Detached, lost, and very agitated. I feel like this energy is exaggerating the negative, extremely judgmental. I feel like this energy has unreasonable expectations, not just of their partnerships or relationships, but life. Something is not adding up. Not at all. I feel like this is someone who somehow finds a way to sabotage relationships that actually matter in their life because of their lack of trust or poor communication, who is now trying to forgive themselves for what they did or how they did it. I feel like this energy is trying to find a way to gain your trust back, as well as move forward in life, because something is becoming a big problem, so much so that they can't numb the pain. Not anymore. I feel like it's been a long separation. I feel like this has been a long journey as a whole. But something wasn't supposed to go this far. As I said before, this energy wants to open up and share something with you, but they don't know how to communicate something. Share something with you that should have been relayed a long time ago. But this energy doesn't feel like you receive them the way they think you should. But as I said before, something about this energy is still distorted. So this energy plays it safe, knowing they're not happy, knowing they're completely miserable. I feel like this energy is staying where they are or sitting in this space because they think something will change. They feel you're going to finally give in somehow, some way. But you haven't. There's no change. Now this energy is sitting in a lack mindset. Fear-based energy here. This is why something isn't moving forward, because this person is sitting in this energy only because of what their expectations were. Someone expected something and it didn't pan out. These are random goals. Now they feel they've been abandoned because they failed. Something is incomplete. They don't feel whole without you. But I feel like this is someone who pushed you to your limits. This energy ghosted you. I feel while this person was doing you wrong, it was more like out of sight, out of mind. This person cared less about the consequences because they thought they never get caught. Someone was blocked. Whatever was going on was not healthy, and they know it. Now this energy is sitting in regret, wanting to reach out, wanting to call, because this person is regretting this separation. I feel like this separation, this divide, has caused them to feel overloaded. I feel this overindulged energy is lessons of change. Lessons of change and balance. To find some type of temperance. But I feel to numb the pain, this person could be overeating, over drinking, spending beyond their means, doing things that are not necessary, but I feel this is another reason why they're trapped, stuck, wherever they are. This is someone who's about to be triggered by something that's about to happen in their life that was not foreseen. For many of you, this energy knows something is about to transpire, and this will possibly trigger them to come your way. Find a way to have this second chance. In fact, I feel this is someone who's about to roll the dice, wanting to take a leap in your direction, wanting to take a chance. But I feel there is still a sense of self-deception because this person is still not being transparent. This person still can't tell the difference between the real and the fake. Facts versus the truth. Well, facts versus the fake. Someone knows something isn't true. This person allowed themselves to believe something about you that was false.
Food for thought, 313.
This was an unvalid feeling just so they can get by or soothe self. This is why there is no balance. This person didn't surrender to something. Now they're dealing with a karmic energy, outside party, when they should have given in to the gift, which was you. Now there is a lot of distance. There's no balance. A masculine energy feels scattered. Their mental state is unbalanced, chaotic, not able to find their way. This is someone who is realizing something, but as I said before, they're still not ready to make these changes. Something is still easy for them, and they're not wanting to come out of this comfort zone, even though they're miserable. But if they don't, they'll regret it. They'll regret this separation, this divide, because they're going to forever be trapped, especially when it comes to affairs of the heart. This chaos that they feel in their life just won't go away. I feel like this energy is waiting for life to somehow change their circumstances when they need to realize the same way they got into this mess is the same way they're going to get out of it. Through intention. This person intentionally got themselves into this, and they need to intentionally get themselves out. Because whether they know it or not, or meant to make this mess, they're the ones that need to clean it up. Because their karma, their consequences, aren't going anywhere until they find the time to understand the lessons that life is trying to teach them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this message and has found some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. I hope to see you again, guys. Bye.